We are live at 5, and this man, I do it every time. It's this way, that way. live for the first time at 5 with the man at the moment, Jamie Nixon.
Evening, Tower.
Good afternoon, you one.
Hello. Yeah, I'm really good, thanks. How are you?
Very good. The first time on live at 5, as we know, we are still in lockdown. There's still no news from live apart from everything is still suspended. So we're still playing in cyberspace and talking about cyberspace. We might as well get straight into it because you've just had an incredible week.
I have.
55,000 euros. What a score!
Yeah, it was a big one.
You was heads up against this kid called Max Silver. I don't know if anybody's heard of him.
Yeah.
But, quickly, can you tell us, is it your biggest cash? And did you know anybody else on the final?
Yeah, it is my biggest cash. So I'm still trying to come back down to earth, I think. But my biggest cash before online was only 12k. And my biggest live one before this was 26k, so I've doubled that. So I was really, really buzzing with it. I can't put into words how happy I was. And with I knew Max was on the table. He was on my left, so it was always going to be difficult to have a Max on there.
Did you know his name? Was he a screen name or was it his own name?
No, it was so he's got the Snapshove app, but his basically just moved a couple of letters around in Snapshove, so I knew it was him. And then there was one other player on there who had final tabled the 10k on Stars last week as well. So it was a tough table. So I was pretty buzzing to get the big score. So yeah, really, really happy with it.
Were you streaming at the time?
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
No, because I tune in quite a lot, and obviously we'll run through what you do actually stream. But I do tune in quite a lot. I get before I get eliminated, I get a quick hello from yourself. But
you always do.
It never seems to last long after that. But it's a fantastic result.
Thanks, man.
Since then, have you just took a couple of days off just to chill and enjoy it? Did you buy your missus an ice cream?
I bought her a foot-long Subway, actually. That's what she got.
No way.
Yeah,
no way, man.
Yeah, so I thought I'd treat her, splash out. But no, I took a couple of days off. We just chilled for a couple of days. And then was back on it last night because I had the stream home game. So I did that last night. A nice turnout of 60 players, which is good. Really good considering we haven't got everyone over yet. So I was really pleased with that. But the support from everyone, all the streamers, all the stream chat and everything, the support from them was just amazing. So massive thank you to everyone that watches the stream and was following on Monday. Massive thanks.
Good afternoon to everybody who's watching on Facebook. The Facebook Live chat keeps coming up and everybody just keeps saying well done to you. And it's a fantastic score. It's nice to see the guys that grind, the guys that learn, they want to learn. And obviously you coach as well. It's good to see the coach actually getting into the cash because obviously for you to see your proteges and the guys you coach, that's great for you to watch. But for them to watch you getting a nice score, that's good for them.
Yeah, it justifies what I charge, really. So it's all right.
It's going up next week.
Yeah, it is 20% surcharge. No, it's nice to do with like everyone that watches the stream, all the people that take part in the coaching and stuff. So it's nice to kind of validate all of that as well. So yeah, it's really, really nice.
The last couple of weeks, we did transition over to the new Grosvenor poker software. How have you found it? Was it easy? And do you miss your avatar? Because I've only just got used to mine on the screen, and it needs. I know it's up there on the top left-hand corner, on the top right-hand corner of this, but the little avatar. Do we miss it?
I do. It's seeing it here brings back. It's making me a bit emotional, actually.
Yeah. Take a screenshot and just have it.
I know I will. I'm taking a photo of it now. No, it's one of those where it's like I couldn't keep Jamnix 90 either, so I had to change the A to a 4.
I did notice.
So, but it's just one of those things. It's because we moved over to the IPoker Network. names are taken on other skins, so it's just one of those things. But yeah, it's quite good. I've enjoyed the changeover. Started off quite well, not in the deep stack in the 2550, but started well elsewhere. Lobbies are really easy to navigate. There's more comps at every single stake as well. So there's like €100 freeze outs every day. There's also like €1 tournaments as well. You can re-enter and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far.
I like when you go and you click on the deep stack, when the next deep stacks are on, when the next 2550s on. They've all got their own sections. Obviously, the GUKPT at the moment is a little bit bare because we're not playing live. The Goliath is obviously a little bit bare because we're not going live. It's a bit of a shame, but the daily guarantees are really good as well. So that, and I know obviously the Grosvenor 5000 has disappeared, and that had some fantastic numbers in that. And obviously in the early stages, you got your name to it as well. And then there was a fantastic promotion where you doubled your prize money if you actually won it, which actually Mickey Spillane did it, didn't he?
Yeah, Mickey Spillane did it 2 nights in a row.
He actually doubled his money, but if you click onto all the deep stacks are in there, the satellites, the 25p, the five that from 25p to a fiver to 30 quid into the deep stack, which is obviously on this weekend. It's the deep stack in 2550 this weekend. But when we get back to GUKPTs going live, they will be a lot busier than normal. As a coach, do you always tell the players satellites are very important?
Yeah, because it brings as long as you know how to play satellites and the value's there, as they are in Grosvenor, it's definitely worth it. So satellites are running all the time. And as you said, you can get in from 25p, right? So if you can get into a tournament for 25p, then your return on your investment is going to be an awful lot higher than if you've just bought in. Not everyone has the time to grind all the satellites, so they just buy in. But if you've got the time to do it, then it's brilliant. And you can store the tickets as well. It's like the tickets don't have an expiry. So you can play satellites throughout the week if you only want to play short games, and then use all those tickets on a weekend when there's more guaranteed seats and stuff in the finals. So yeah, I do recommend for my students to play satellites. It's just the easiest way to get into the bigger events.
It is. You Twitch for Grosvenor as well. I tune in a lot. A lot of guys will be watching this, tune in a lot. Good to have Kitman in the chat box as well. He's answering your questions on Facebook. If the Facebook Live, please fire away your questions if there's something that's niggling you from the changeover or for anything like that. Kitman's there now. Good afternoon, Kit, and Tom will be watching as well. But going over, you do Twitch a lot, and you've got your home game as well, which is really good. Like you said yesterday, 60 runners, but that's had over 100 runners, hasn't it?
Yeah. Last night was the third home game. First one had 120, I think, which just blew me away, to be honest. It was kind of short notice yesterday because I only announced it on Wednesday, and not everyone's moved over to the new software yet, which I'd recommend everyone does as soon as possible. But yeah, so to get 60 in was still amazing, and there's a £30 bounty added to my head as well. So people can always get that extra added value from that £30 that Grosvenor had for those people hunting me down in that tournament. So yeah, it's definitely worth getting involved in.
I want to talk about one hand on the stream.
Oh God, what is it?
No, it wasn't. It was the slow roll with the aces.
Oh, with John.
You had pocket nines. How did you know who had the aces?
So he's a friend of mine from Leeds. He's actually he's a really, really good guy. And he watches the stream as well. He was in the chat throughout the stream. So he was just doing it for a bit of fun, And
which game was it?
I think it was the Grosvenor 5K actually. It was the Grosvenor 5K back when that was on. And but the Justice with the 9 on the river, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
If you've not watched it, you can actually watch it if you do go to Grosvenor Poker. Obviously, you're on Grosvenor Poker now on Facebook while we're doing it live. But you can go on there, and I think one of the throwback hands was on, and then the next clip was your clip of the nines against the aces, and basically, it's Jamie's got the nines against the aces, and he's. I think Jamie, you're trying to guess the hands, and he's not snapping straight away or anything like that. He's not called yes, he's doing this yet, so he's really this season, and he turns over aces, and you're like, oh my word, and you absolutely binked the nine on the river. It was so much fun, but you get a lot of joy from being on Twitch with the Grosvenor guys. Obviously, you do know a lot of players that there, but and also from the guys that are live now having to play on Grosvenor Pub, because we're not playing live at this moment in time. So you do know plenty of players. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, a lot of people have the real names. A lot of people I know through. A lot of people come and watch on Twitch as well when they're playing. They have it on at the side because they might be on my table or something like that. It's kind of like being on a feature table without your cards being shown in a way, which is quite nice to watch. But yeah, just kind of like through people talking. That's how you learn what people's names are. So some of the new screen names I've noticed are a little bit risky and maybe non-PC, so we'll have to maybe not say those ones out loud. But yeah, I mean, as a whole, everyone that's moved over, everyone that's on the Twitch stream, it's a great community, and hopefully it keeps building. Really
on the Twitch, are you there this week for the deep stack, which is as everybody knows, it's on the Saturday. £130, 12,000 guarantee. Starts at 6 p.m. Will he be streaming?
We'll be streaming that. Yeah. As it starts at 6, 50k start stack as well. So plenty to play with. We'll be doing that one. And then on Sunday is the 25-50, is that right?
Yeah, 50,000 guarantee. It's a fantastic tournament. I was watching it last week, and the numbers are really good, pretty solid for these deep stacks and 25-50s. They really are. They get some great numbers, and they never shirked away from the 50k guarantee, which for you as a player is fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised that the 50k guarantee was kept, especially moving over to iPoker, not knowing if everyone was going to transfer over straight away, not knowing if there were potentially going to be any issues at the time, but everything went really smoothly. They kept the 50k guarantee, which is just showing the kind of support for players as well. So really big shout out to the Grosvenor guys that decided to keep that. Really, really well done to them for making it happen.
We know we've got the deep stack this weekend. We know we've got the 25-50, but we can quickly touch on the next GUKPT series, because obviously we're not playing live. There is no change. As soon as there's any updates, and I know things are starting to ease slightly regarding lockdown, and you can now talk to somebody in your garden and stuff like that. But unfortunately, there's no poker. But so the next GUKPT series is going to be the 13th to the 21st of June, which is going to be pretty huge. I've not got the schedule just yet, and it's going to be announced. And as soon as it is, people will start looking at it and thinking, what a schedule this. Do you know anything about the schedule, Jamie? Is there anything you can tell us?
Not yet. Nothing I know now, apart from I've heard it is going to be a big one, and it's going to be really, really. There's going to be a lot of value in there as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be streaming the majority of it as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sure as soon as the schedule's announced, there'll be loads of satellites in the lobby for all the events.
I do believe that's the next time we're streaming together.
It will be. It's been a little while.
It has.
Since Katie Swift broke our hearts tower with the Queens. Yeah, I've not forgiven her, but no, of course I have. But yeah, that was the last time. I've missed doing it, to be honest. It's a lot of fun.
It is. We might have to get together on a Thursday night one night and just quickly flick in the home game.
Yeah, we'll do that.
One weekend we'll do the home game together on the Thursday night, and we'll have a good laugh.
Yeah, but, definitely.
It's just is what it is. Grosvenor has stepped up to the plate. Satellites are running all the time. The deep stacks this week. What else will you have open? Because if you look at the daily guarantees, you won't just be opening the deep stack, will you?
Yeah, I mean, kind of spoiled for choice now with all the tournaments that there is there. I mean, on micro gaming, my kind of schedule would be the mosh pits and whatever Grosvenor tournament was on. But now there's so much choice. There's something called the Fists of Fury, which is either a €20 rebuy or a €10 rebuy. That's kind of replaced the mosh pits because that's what they were. But they have bigger guarantees and even bigger again on the weekends. There is PKOs now, so progressive knockouts. There's one called the €50 main sweat. That's on Monday through Saturday. And then on a Sunday, it's the €100 main sweat. So they're going to be added in as well on top of all the other stuff. There are some lower stakes games as well. So like €10, €20 sensais and senpais, stuff like that. So there's so much for every single buy-in level, you know.
Tristan Chaplin says we need us back together because he's not won a tourney since.
He can't blame us for that. That's not how we're doing.
He's a regular watcher on the Twitch. He had a good run, didn't he, Tristan?
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's a regular on the live circuit as well with the 25s, 25s, and some GUKPTs and stuff as well. So looking forward to when everything's back to normal and we can all meet up in person again. But for now, we make the most of all the online stuff. So looking forward to seeing it.
It has been good, especially for you grinders and new players that play just about every day. The guarantees are there. There's a lot of guarantees that are still there. That we love to see the numbers in the deep stacks because they've been fantastic. The numbers in the 25-50s as well. And obviously, we just mentioned that there is a big series coming up from the 13th until the 21st of June. So we're looking forward to that. When are you next on? Tell us when you're next on, just before we finish live at 5.
So tomorrow, for the Deep Stack, the Deep Stack starts at 6 p.m. I'll be live on Twitch from 7 p.m. And then the exact same on Sunday as well. So it starts at 6 p.m. I'll be live from 7 p.m.
And so, if you're new to Twitch, has your name changed on the screen, or is it still JamNix90?
It's just JamNix90. So if you want to watch, you can either download Twitch and just type in JamNix90, or you can go to your browser, whether it's Safari or Chrome or whatever, and just type twitch.tv/JamNix90. And if you do that now, click follow, you'll get a notification every time I go live. So it's definitely worth it. And we give away a £30 ticket on every single stream as well. So if you like your satellites, that's one way of satelliting into the big ones for free. You don't have to go from 25p. You can just watch the stream, hopefully be entertained. I'll try. And then maybe turn a free ticket into thousands of pounds because it can be done.
Okay, certainly can. And you've had a couple of scores, and I know one of your guys that you coach and watches the streams all the time, Chef Brad Simpson.
Oh yeah.
A couple of scores and is playing well at this moment in time, so it does work because it's great to see these guys posting that they keep winning chunks. Well done on your score.
Thank you very much, Tower. Thank you.
The missus gets a Magnum or something like that, or a fantastic 99 with 2 flakes and not one.
She's already had a Subway, Tower. She already had a Subway.
For everybody else who is watching, the Deep Stack this week is on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Late Reg. How long's Late Reg for? Just quickly, Jamie.
I haven't got it up. I think it's around about 3 hours. It's around about 3 hours. Yeah.
The 25-50 on the Sunday is a 50,000 guarantee. Make sure you play that. Plenty of daily guarantees. There's plenty of satellites, as Jamie has already said. That is just about it. Thanks to Kitman for answering the questions in the Facebook page as the questions kept rolling in. So thanks to him for tuning in. But thanks to Jamie Nixon on his first live at 5 after an absolutely fantastic €55,000 score. Well done to you. I'm sure I'll be tuning in over the weekend to watch some of your live streams, and we'll have to sort the home game out on the Thursday, and we might just flick in a bit of a cheeky live stream.
Yeah, we'll make sure we'll do it. And massive thanks, Tower. It's really appreciated. And thanks again to everyone who was supporting throughout the week and supported me to that win. So hopefully see you all this weekend on stream, and best of luck to everyone in the Deep Stack and the 25-50 this weekend.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jamie. And we will see you guys very, very soon. Make sure click that follow button. Make sure you keep up to date with what is happening on the Grosvenor Poker client, because there is plenty going on. Thanks to that man, Jamie Nixon, and from the tower, ta-ta.
See you later, everyone.